Well, good morning. We're back in Tyria, and on my way to, defending Lion's Arch, I ran across this guy, and he had a pet. If you and it said to, what is it? I could try to tame it, and I did, and suddenly it gave me the option of having the pet, but it made the man cry. I felt really bad for him. But then he got another pet, so everything's good. And I got Willem Whisker. He is a nice big lynx, and he has taken the place of our good friend Escher, who is still there, but he is now strictly a water pet, it looks like. You can go in here. You can see him still here. Yeah, he's still there. But now we have two cats. We have Willem and we have Escher. And I am kind of glad I'm not going to get a chance to do that again because I really felt bad for the guy. Would you like to continue your story, Killing Fields? Yes. Because Lion's Arch is in danger. Of course, I have no idea what the lynx does. I guess we're going to find out. Hopefully he's a good pet. Attack target, rending, return to me, guard. Alright, who are we talking to in here? Oh, we're way over there.
Are the undead on the continent? Have they taken Lion's Arch?
Not yet. Still, the city's
Oh, the vigil is here. Does that mean they're actually going to get along long enough to help? That would be nice. We're gonna need everyone we can get.
Undead just off the coast. It's a small force, but substantial enough for concern.
Zaitan's overconfident, assuming Claw Island was the only thing standing between its army and Lion's Arch.
Then it's our job to show the dragon how wrong it was.
Alright, General?
At ease, War Master. I heard what happened at Claw Island. The Lion Guard? No. The whole city owes you a debt of honor.
I just did my duty, ma'am. Forgel was the brave one. He gave his life to save us.
He will be remembered as one of the Vigil's great heroes, and he will be dearly missed.
Forgel's sacrifice held them back, but it was your bravery that led us to safety, my friend. I'm grateful to you. If I can aid in this defense, War Master, I'm at your service.
You took out enough of Zaitan's forces to stop the imminent attack on Lion's Arch, but the dragon won't pause for long. There are reports of undead landing up and down the coast, likely an attempt to soften the city's perimeter. We need to organize the Vigil's forces and defend the beach. Come, let's review the troops.
Okay. Help Almora inspire the Vigil soldiers. I like Almora. I'm on this Fogel. He was a fun character. I like that little car. Too bad we can't ride in that.
Crusaders, the forces of the Elder Dragon Zaitan stand on the very threshold of Lion's Arch. If Lion's Arch falls, the nations of Tyria will not be far behind. Fight for your homes. Fight for your families. This is what we trained for. This is what we bled for. This is what we will die to defend. We will hold this ground. We are the Vigil.
You can't do this alone. I'll stand with you.
Amora? Don't you dare get killed too.
Die by my hand.
Protected.
What am I aiming at? Oh, there's so many mobs here. Auto aim is like useless because it doesn't know what to aim at. And they keep coming. There must be like wave upon wave of them. Oh, you are big and ugly. Ouch. Oh, get out of that. Thank you. Oh, you're at where are you headed? Oh. Come on. Oh, I managed to rally.
Die by my hand.
Something keeps reviving that thing. Oh, another one of those guys. Oh boy. Detail more. Oh, good. Came close to dying, but I managed to make it through. Where is Almora? Where is she? General, where are you? Oh, you're up here. The Vigil Church may hold this beach, but more undead will come. We need a better solution. We'll find one, but for now, we make a stand. Here.
Well done, soldiers. That should thin out the undead and take pressure off Lion's Arch for a while longer.
The vigil bought us time, but not advantage. The undead don't get weary, and they have an almost unending supply of troops. We must retake Claw Island and drive Zaitan from these shores. General Soulkeeper, there are many brave souls throughout Tyria who may be willing to lend a hand, if the vigil reached out to them.
True. A few come to mind. A gnome called Fibar has been making his name in the tournaments. Fights like a rabid drake. I also know two fine charr soldiers that I've been trying to recruit for years. Snarl and Galena. They'd be a tremendous help.
Those sound promising. I could go, ma'am, and speak on behalf of the Order.
Good initiative. Pick one or the other, and do your best to bring them aboard. Meanwhile, I'll return to Vigil Keep and rally our crusaders there.
Whatever you decide, I'm going with you. You need the help, and I owe it to Forgel.
Well, that's sweet of you. Alright, choose my next course of action. So, got two charr I could choose, or one guy that fights like a rabbit drake.
Are you well?
We need reinforcements. I can think of two possibilities: a Norn Pit champion or a war band of Iron Legion charr. What are their strengths? Start with the Norn. Fibar is powerful, skilled, and charismatic, but he's also the most egotistical snot brain I've ever met. What about the charr? The Gear Warband have two claims to fame. They built an impressive war engine, and they got so drunk that they lost it. Bizarre? With that in mind, I'm ready to decide. The Norn sounds like he would be really good, but if the charr built a war engine, well, they lost it. Can they build another one? I don't know. We should recruit the Gear Warband. Okay. Track the charr legionnaires, Galena and Snarl. I need to meet Trey Heron at Bloodfin Lake. And where is that? For a second there, I thought Alhora was going to get herself killed next.
What's this
That would have sucked.
supposed to be? Quit pulling my tail. Come on, I don't burn me. It's a stingray.
I have no idea where Bloodfin Lake is. Well, it looks like we're going to that portal right there. Turn around. Thank you. She's just going to go wherever she wants. And Willem, you did a pretty good job. Okay, so luckily I double checked. I cannot lure another pet away from him because that would make me feel really bad. We'll jump down here. Is that somebody riding a broom? A noble riding a broom. Not a word. I'm just not going to say a word about that. New build available. Your game will restart in 1 hour and 15 minutes. I think I will be done before then, but thank you. We're headed out to the Black Citadel, which I've not explored. So this is all new. Ooh, new area. I like that. That means there's things to find. Whoa. We're kind of high up. Kind of like the charr. Okay, statue of Ophela Soulcleave. Oh, 1090 AE to 1116 AE. Ophela, Legionnaire of the Soul Warband, was lieutenant under Calla Scorchrazor. She was renowned for her brutality with axes, oftentimes dual wielding, but also enjoying just wading into battle with a single blade. Ophela, like all members of her warband, looked with hateful eyes upon the shaman caste and their worship of inferior gods. They were proud to fight at the side of Calla Scorchrazor, as she freed the charr from their enslavement to irrational dogma. Ophela lost her life in the battle at the plains of Golcom after slaughtering an untold number of foes. And this is Viola Raptor Gaze. Viola Raptor Gaze, 1083 AE to not known. Viola was the premier marksman of her time. Some even say she could have outshot the legendary pyre Fierce Shot. Though she preferred the life of a hunter, Viola answered Calla Scorchrazor's call to fight against the Flame Legion. She performed her duty with dignity, eliminating many high-ranking members of the shaman caste with a single shot from her longbow. After the war, Viola laid down her armor and returned to the plains of Ascalon to resume her life as a hunter. Years later, she left even her old home, leaving no word of her destination. No one knows what happened to her. Interesting. That's actually a nice way to learn a little bit of the history of the charr. Oh, there's all sorts of statues. I like this. That's Calla Scorchrazor right there. Let's start with Nox Darkheart. Nox Darkheart, 1105 AE to 1172 AE. Nox was a member of the Iron Legion and spent much of his military career laying siege to Ebonhawk. Nox and the Dark Warband completed a number of successful sorties in that campaign, but could never gain enough ground to hold the walls. Nox holds the distinction of being the first Tor warrior of his era to actually stand upon the walls before being driven back by the Ebon Vanguard. Bull's Death Reign. Bull's Death Reign, 1072 AE to 1138 AE. Bowles was a member of the Ash Legion and was famous for his incredible speed with the bow. Even as a cub in the Farah, his Primus recorded that Bowles once pinned down an entire warband with a barrage of arrows. He often scouted ahead of his warband, sneaking behind enemy lines and gaining a position from which to rain death down upon their heads. After leaving active duty, Bowles trained aspiring rangers in the Black Citadel, teaching young cubs mastery of the bow. And who are you? Pharaoh the Butcher. Pharaoh the Butcher, 1253 AE to 1322 AE. Pharaoh, formerly of the Iron Legion, is the father of Tribune Burr Goreblade. Pharaoh was obsessed with the tainted legacy of his grandsire Drub Gorefang and relentlessly pursued the matter even against the orders of his superiors. This caused him to break from his legion and join the Sentinels defending the brand. There he became a living specter of death, earning his nickname Butcher. When his son was born, he selflessly volunteered to answer for his ancestors' crimes so that Boar could reclaim the Gore warband name with honor. After his father died, Boar successfully petitioned Smoder, the Unflinching, to erect a statue in honor of his father's noble sacrifice. Kala Scorchrazor. Kala Scorchrazor, 1079 to 1116. Grand Cub of Pyre Fierce Shot. Kala Scorchrazor led the rebellion against the Flame Legion and their domination of the other legions. Herself a member of the Blood Legion, she gathered allies from across all three legions and trained female soldiers in secret to become a formidable force. Her rebellion turned the tide in the final battle with the Shaman cast on the plains of Golgan. After the Flame Legion's surrender, Kala fell victim to an ignoble act of treachery. The Imperator of the Flame Legion was so shamed by his defeat that despite offering his surrender, he stabbed Kala with a poisoned dagger. She died mouthing the words, "At least I die knowing my sisters are free." Her great sacrifice continues to inspire soldiers of all legions. Well, that's sad. Now that was a sad ending. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, so we got another waypoint. Looks like we have some point of interest here.
I'm selling. You buying? No discounts.
Is it here or is it down below? Oh, it's above. Okay. Well, while we're down here, we might as well look around. We're still pretty high up. Boy, they live way up in the clouds. All sorts of random portals to places. Is this the ground floor here? Looks like it. At least we couldn't go any further without jumping and dying.
You buying or selling?
This is a very unique area. I like this. What are you? Makeover preview.
Speak quickly.
So you can change anything about yourself in here. Change your skin pattern, your head options. Face details. But you have to buy a kit. I think I have one. I think I have one in storage. But I don't know. I'm kind of pleased with the way she looks. I don't think I really want to change her. Anything over on this side? Somewhere around here is a vista? Where? Ah, up there. No, that's not a vista, that's a waypoint. Alright, let's get up higher so we can see. We can't discover this waypoint. Or this vista. Ah, I see it.
Hey, I know you. You fought in the arena last night. That's right. I'm a merchant by day, but I'm a champ.
There it is.
Dealing with customers makes you want to hit them, I just want to be more than a merchant.
Oh, I don't want to log out. This is kind of a grim looking place. But it's fascinating. Can I get back up there? Nope. But I can get down from here. Okay. Very utilitarian. Oh, I see another waypoint. Ooh, we'll grab that.
You're done, right?
Only if you're happy eating bread. You want steak? Keep working.
Okay, so that doesn't open into anything. An arcanist. Oh, we have the scriptorium. Okay. Little bitty place tucked in here. All right. I'm going to have to... I was going to say, I'm going to have to pause the storyline. I think I already have. Because there is just so much in here to see. I'm actually really enjoying this spot. One thing I have to say that Guild Wars definitely did well was the variety of areas and zones. A lot of them definitely look very unique from each other. So I appreciate that. I think that's probably one of the best parts of the game, is all these unique zones to explore. But with that all being said, we will continue exploring and doing the story next time. Until then, bye for now.